remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Moments have an echo, so much space. Out there, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know. Just knew too much.
They're the ones who struggled, who failed, who fell down and got back up so many times they lost count. Why? Because struggle teaches you things that comfort never can. It teaches you that you're stronger than you thought. It teaches you that you can survive what you thought would destroy you. It teaches you that there's something in you, or working through you, that is greater than your circumstances. And here's the beautiful part. Once you've learned this, once you've really learned it in your bones, you become fearless. Not fearless in the sense that you're never afraid, but fearless in the sense that you know fear is just a feeling, and feeling's past. You know that even if the worst happens, you'll be okay, because you've already survived the worst, or something close to it, and you're still here. This is the great secret of damaged people. Free to take risks, free to speak truth, free to love without holding back, because they know that holding back doesn't protect you anyway. I want you to think about this for a moment. Who would you rather learn from? Someone who has never failed, who has always succeeded at everything they tried, who has never known real suffering, or someone who has fallen flat on their face, who has known despair, who has clawed their way back from the edge? The first person can tell you about success, but the second person can tell you about life. The universe chooses damaged people because they have wisdom that the comfortable don't have. They've been refined by fire. They've had the unnecessary burned away. What remains is essential, true, real. And this is what the universe needs. Not people who are perfect, but people who are real.
It seems to me that if we love, we grieve. That's the deal, that's the pact. Grief and love are forever intertwined. Grief is the terrible reminder of the depths of our love, and like love, grief is non-negotiable. There is a vastness to grief that overwhelms our minuscule selves. We are tiny, trembling clusters of atoms subsumed with grief's awesome presence. It occupies the core of our being and extends through our fingers to the limits of the universe. Within that whirling Gaia, all manner of madness exists. Ghosts and spirits and dream visitations and everything else that we in our anguish will into existence. These are precious gifts that are as valid as real as we need them to be.
You know, most people don't understand what it's like to lose the one who understood you best. The one that just got you. The one that you would text when life got hard. And no matter what, they always seem to make whatever you were going through better. They were always there for you. And now that person is gone, and you miss them and you need them. You still text their phone every day hoping they respond, but you know deep down inside that it's over. And that reality hits you again and again and again. That the forever that you thought you had with them no longer exists. No more memories to create. No more moments to share. And that's what makes it so hard. If that's you, I see you and I feel you. Don't let anything make you feel guilty for your grief. But I want to remind you Even without them here, they're still here, and you're still here. So take your time, feel what you need to feel, but don't you dare give up on you, because we both know they wouldn't want you to. When you find it hard to live for yourself, just always remember, you gotta live for them. I'm proud of you.
If you could look in that camera and talk to that one person who hasn't heard you yet, and we're gonna try to reach them, what would you say?
I would tell you that your life isn't over. No matter what you've been through, no matter what you experienced, there's more to your life. I know right now it might be hard to feel that, but I need you to believe that. Just because you had some bad chapters doesn't mean your story can't end well. Sometimes you gotta lose certain things to gain better things. Everything that you're going through right now, give yourself some credit. Everything you're going through, you're making it through. Everything that you're going through, you're surviving through. And at some point, everything you went through is gonna be what you made it through. And you're gonna look back and realize that this moment in your life was the most pivotal part of your story. It's time for you to turn the page. And I know it might be hard in this season because you're looking around and being like, man, nothing makes sense. But I want to tell you this. Purpose doesn't always make sense. Growth doesn't always make sense. What's coming for your life doesn't always make sense. But I promise you, if you keep moving forward and you don't give up, it will all make sense.
If you can list the fucked up things that have happened in your life and you can put that on a list, and you somehow made it past all of this, to be in a position where you can still go make some stuff happen, that's what you have in common with every hero of every story, of every autobiography, of every... is how much happened to you that should have broke you, that did not break you, so that you were able to then fucking ride. Amen. Amen.
You simply cannot defeat someone who, despite the inevitable obstacles life presents, rises to their feet again and again. You can't take someone down who molds the adversity they face into armor they wear. No, those people are gods of their own worlds. They are immune to the shackles that hold most back.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had. The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power is when your presence inspires action. When your story sparks change. When your content shifts someone's mindset and helps them to unlock a new level. You want to be remembered. Make people feel seen. Make people feel heard. Share what you've learned. Lift others as you climb. The impact you make on others will outlive every material thing you chase. That's the difference between popularity and purpose. You weren't just called to win, you were called to lead. And real leaders build more leaders. That's the flex.
You didn't quit. You're really like against all odds. You're doing something that no one in the family's done, that none of your friends have done. You really don't know where this is going to end. And you're kind of adventuring into an odd place. You're discovering all new stuff that's never been done. And it's great to do this because one day you'll get tested in a different way and you'll be mentally stronger. And so I'm proud of you because this is all tough now, but it will pay off when you need to show your strengths, or, you know, it's almost like you're going to the gym, you know, it will pay off one day. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to run. I don't want to lift. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to eat. I know, but the future me is telling you, this is great that you're doing this, because you're going to have it. It's just going to be, when you need it, you'll be strong enough.
I think the best men are those who've been broken by life and have pulled through, have come out the other end. Why? Because they've been forced by circumstances to drop the illusion of their strength and power. They've known that they couldn't keep that going. They've hit rock bottom and they've had to reach out and say, I can't cope. I am in infantile position. You know, help me. Men become rather glorious when that's happened to them. Because that's when there's true humanity, sympathy, etc. But some men, they never get there. You know, it's posture. It's, you know, defensive posture all the way. And I can spot them a mile away. The men who've been broken.
What do they look like?
It's not really, you just sense that there's a modesty. Deep down, there's a modesty. And you just feel, I think people give off, I often notice it, a sense of how much you could tell them and how much they'd be able to bear.
We are already playing a game, though most of us don't see it. We built a world of words and symbols, then forgot they were our own creations. We trade pieces of paper and feel poor, even when our hands hold the real wealth of life itself. We wear masks so convincing that we believe the performance is reality, never noticing the actor behind them. This is the play. To pretend you are small, accidental, and fragile, while secretly being the very self of the universe. Joy itself, existence itself. You are the actor and the audience, forgetting on purpose so that you may discover again, and when you finally wake up, it will not be as a victim of the world, but as the world itself, whispering to you, you have always been what you sought, only pretending you were not.
You reap what you sow, and the truth always comes out. The light will shine in the dark places. If someone has wronged you, if someone has hurt you, the consequences of their actions will eventually catch up to them. You might feel like right now, I'm dealing with the consequences of their actions and they're not having to deal with it. And I'm in pain and I'm in misery because of what they did. And they're free. They're not even having to face the pain. It will come back around to them. But the best part is, it has nothing to do with you. Just as they will reap what they sow, flip that, you will reap what you sow. If you are honorable in a relationship and honest and you are wronged and hurt and mistreated, and you stayed true to your morals, to your values, to your character, you will reap the benefits of that.
Your lowest point is the doorway to your highest self. For when the heart breaks, something far deeper is taking place than mere misfortune. We often don't realize the value of the darkness until it has passed, for only in the absence of light that we learn to become the light. The human mind seeks comfort, but the soul stirs for change. It longs to grow, not to stay the same. As I've said before, the meaning of life is just to be alive. And yet we resist the very currents that are pulling us into deeper awareness of that aliveness. You're not here to chase happiness like a dog chasing its tail. Happiness is a byproduct of becoming whole. And wholeness requires contrast. Dark and light, sorrow and joy, breaking and rebuilding. So when it hurts, let it hurt. Don't run. Sit with it. Listen to it. And when you finally rise from it, you'll realize the joy was never in the outcome, but in the transformation.
And you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna win. And that's life. Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go go live.